Welcome to Caching Waves. This is your Elliott Wave update for AVAX. Now I'm out on the 4-hour chart to show you our 5-wave impulse to the upside. Now for this one, it channeled very nicely in our pitchfork. Early indication this 5-wave move was done was when we came outside of our pitchfork. But for targeting, it worked off linear chart rather than log. Off our wave 1, off our 2, we extended past the 1.382 extension. And we did hit the 1.618 extension within our flat wave 4, after which we made a 5-wave move to the upside to complete just shy of the 200%. Now after this, we're expecting to correct this entire 5-wave impulse to the downside, expecting us to come within the previous wave 2 potentially, and to take anywhere between 618 and 1-to-1 extension in time, which I have marked here, to complete the structure, which afterwards will complete a larger 1-2 to the upside, or an AB in my alternative, going for a C wave up or a wave 3 to the upside. Now let's focus in on this area, go down to the 1 hour. Off the top, we had a zigzag as a diagonal, A, B, C, down in 5. That completes our A wave in the larger correction. One thing about this, if you've been watching my videos, as you know, a lot can happen when we start with 3 waves as an A wave. If this pivot holds and doesn't make another wave to the downside, we'd expect either most likely a flat where we make a move to all-time highs here of the previous trend, and then we come back down, break this A wave slightly, and then reverse. If it's very bullish, we make a new high, we protect this low in our C wave and reverse from here. Or we can even make a triangle, but unlikely. That won't be primary for a wave 2. That's more in a wave 4. So as of right now, looking for this B wave to complete. And the higher the B wave goes, the better. The more bullish the structure will be. What else did I want to show you here? We're already through the 50 on linear scale. So perhaps we just hold above the 618, either protecting this A wave or just slightly below it. But as of right now, what I'm looking for is an ABC here for our B wave. I'm focusing down in on this area. This looks like a diagonal currently. Show you that down on the 15-minute. We've got 3, 3, 3. So most likely a diagonal and an A wave. This one as well as a 3 wave on the smaller structure. So this can also make a flat before making our C wave. Ideally, we stay above this zone here, this previous order block, to keep the structure as bullish as possible. So I'm going to be watching this over the next couple days, and I will update it. So ideally what we want to happen here to get a good trade setup is we get a 3, we grind up for our B wave 3 and make a 5 for a flat. I'd be interested in the trade in this area. Otherwise I'm going to wait and see what happens here, because right now we just have a 5-3-5, which can also be a 1-2-1-2 to the downside. It's very confusing between the two. So we need to let this pan out a little bit more and see what we get. We could get another zigzag, double zigzag to the downside and complete. Very hard to say at the moment. I just need more time to get a good trade setup. But at the moment, I am expecting further upside. Whenever this correction ends, we'll be targeting the 1-to-1 extension. Not sure where that pivot is for that B, but I'd prefer a flat in this scenario just so we can come up, have our expectations as high as possible for this B wave. Keep in mind the 618 retracement of this move to the downside is at 41.28. We want to pass through that and above this previous level, which will now be resistance. All right, guys, so that's it for AVAX. Looking for this move to the upside before our C wave, and at which point we'll be looking for a pretty good long at that point. All right, guys, that's it for HVAX. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.